Hello guys, you're welcome once more to NEPH, the YouTube channel where we solve problems in maths. I'm your tutor, Mr. Okay, and if you're new to the channel, you're highly welcome. So you can feel free to pause the video, attempt the question, and come back to the video. So let's look at this simple problem on coordinate geometry. Okay, so the question says find the midpoint of point S of a line which we have point S is -5 and 4. Then we also have point T -3 and -2. So let's look at this problem as solution. Now the first thing we want to understand about midpoint. If I have a line, let's say this is say our x1, this is our x2, okay? And let's say x1 starts from 0 and this is up to 6. What should be the midpoint? What should be the middle between these two? So all we need to do is we are going to add these two. So x2 plus what? X1 divided by 2. So that is our what? Midpoint for what? X. Alright? I will know from 0 to 6. Okay, half of it, okay, should be 3. Alright? Let's check with this. So I have my x2 is 6 plus what? Our x1 is 0. Okay, divided by what? 2. So 6 plus 0 is what? 6 divided by 2, which is what? 3. Right? So the midpoint in this case is what? 3. Okay? So what about, let's say if we have another line for, let's say y1 and y2. Remember, x midpoint was x2 plus what? X1 divided by 2. So what about if we have for what? Let's say this is y1 and this is y2. And let's say this is our midpoint. If y1, let's say, is 3 and y2 is 5. Between 3 and 5, the midpoint here should be 4. Okay, let's confirm it with the formula. So we have something like y midpoint on this line will be y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So this will give us y2 is 5 plus what? y1 is what? 3 divided by 2. So 5 plus 3 is 8 divided by 2, which is going to give us 4. And we have 4 right in between 3 and 5. So that gives us, the formulas to our midpoint. So y midpoint was what? y2 plus what? y1 divided by what? 2. Alright? So now let's apply it to the question we have on the board. Okay? So the first thing we want to do is we want to know our values of x1 and x2 and y1 and y2. What we simply do is you just put down this is x1 and this is y1, this is what x2 and this is what y2. Okay, now my x1 here is what? Minus what? 5. My x2 here is what? Minus what? 3. How about our y1? Our y1 we can see is what? 4. So y1 is 4. Our y2 is what? Minus 2. Okay, so having gotten that, we can now substitute them into what? These equations or formulas to solve. So let's try it. It means my x1 here is minus 5 and my x2 is minus 3. Okay, so we have, let me quickly substitute it. So I have x2 as what? Minus what? 3. So I have minus 3 plus what? I have x1 as minus 5, so minus 5. Okay, let's also do this. So I have my y2 as minus 2. So y2 is minus 2 plus what? Our y1 is what? 4. Okay, so with that, we can be able to get the midpoint to these problems. Alright, so for x midpoint, we have minus 3 Plus times minus is minus, so we have minus 5 divided by what? 2. For y midpoint, we have a minus 2 plus 4 is going to give us what? I'll pick plus since 4 is greater, so plus. We are going to do minus since the signs are not the same. So 4 minus 2 is going to give us 2. So divide by what? 2. So this cancel out, this is 1, 1. So our answer here is 1. Okay. Now what about this? Let's see what we are going to get. Now minus 3 minus 5 is going to give us, I'll pick this sign since 5 is the greater number. So we have minus. Now since they are the same, we are going to add 5 plus 3 is going to give us 8. Divide by 2, which is equals to what? So we have this as, this will cancel, this is 4. So we have it as minus 4. So our midpoint for this question, which is xm and ym, are what? Xm we have is what? Minus 4. And y midpoint is what? 1. So this gives us the solution to this problem. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Ensure you share this video to somebody. Bye.